After he said his piece, Monokuma and his mono beasts vanished before our eyes. In truth, I was horribly tired. Everything was just so unreasonable. I didn't even care if this was the aftermath. Everyone else looked the same. We all had this tired expression on our pale faces.
That's...
What just happened?
I won't believe.
That's all there is to it. It'd be one thing if we were up against a human or even an animal. What the hell can we do against a monster like that?
What's going on?
It's impossible. Why is something impossible happening?
It's certainly possible.
Well, it's not really impossible. Those monobeasts or whatever they're called are machines. This Monokuma must also be the same. As long as they're machines, it means someone made them and is controlling them.
Then...
Who could be responsible? Why are we put into this unexplainable situation?
Answer me!
Who is it? Who? It could be anyone. It's not like I believe it anyway. There's no way I'd believe something like that.
Anyway...
More importantly, are you guys hungry? Let's not think about this and just eat.
Oh.
You can eat first.
Listen.
No matter how confused or upset you are, I don't mind. However, remember this. I don't know who in the world is orchestrating this, but we don't need to be cautious of those machines or even of whoever's controlling them. More than anything, we must be cautious of...
ourselves. Being brought to a tropical island with complete strangers in order to kill each other to escape. That creates fear in our minds, and the desire to escape that hopeless fear is our worst enemy.
We looked around at each other's faces. It was obvious from looking at each other's expressions. Everyone was forced to admit the truth of what he just said. We had to be honest with ourselves and admit that we also had that potential. Only a student who kills a classmate can escape this island, which means in order to escape this hopeless situation, we must sacrifice a person. However, there's a possibility that a killing may never occur, but even I'm no different. So can I truly be confident that someone like that isn't going to happen? No, there's no way I can know for sure. Is this nightmare of a situation, or in this nightmare of a situation, I don't have the confidence to say that outright. Once you're suspicious of something, you'll start to be suspicious of everything. Even of yourself. That's why it felt so hopeless. That day became a day unlike any other. A day which held more significant meaning, excuse me. It was a special day, a very meaningful day full of despair. That was the beginning. The killing school trip had begun and this tropical island was the stage. Alright, what a prologue. That was like a 2.5 hour intro, right? Now we get the intro cutscene. Here we go. Get ready for Danganronpa 2. Yeah, remix! Oh, this is sweet. A remix theme. Come on. This is awesome. Hajime Hinata. Oh, the ultimate gamer. Chiaki. Sonya Nevermind. Akane Yawari. Come on. Ayoko. Gundam. Kazuichi. Mahiru. Teru. Nagito. Nekomaru. Ibuki. Peko. Bum, Mikan. Uyuhiko. Yakuya again. Very nice. Goodbye, Despair. Pretty good remix theme. Welcome to Dangan Island. Panic at the heart-throbbing school trip ends. So prologue over. Very nice. Ooh. Very nice. Oh, cool way to start it. Whoa. Murderous Marooning. You've obtained a present. The Foshi Broken Wand. I think I should save. Alright, the e-handbook. Rule 5. Once a murder takes place, a class trial begins shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. Rule 6. If the Blacken is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. Rule 7. If the Blacken is not exposed, the remaining students are executed. Rule 8. As a reward, the surviving Blacken is forgiven of their crime and allowed to leave the island. Rule 9. The body discovery announcement will play as soon as 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. That might be important. 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. Rule 10. Destroying any property on the island without permission is prohibited. This includes the surveillance cameras and monitors. Rule 11. You are free to investigate this island at your own discretion. Your actions in this regard are not limited. Last rule. Additional school trip rules may be added at the headmaster's discretion. As I raised my head from the e-handbook with a heavy sigh, I saw the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the bench paralyzed with thought. Is he really going to make us do this? There was no way I could believe this was now my reality. Even so, this was undeniably real. No matter how much I didn't want to believe it, the moment I experienced and felt it for myself, it became undeniably real. This is a reality that could not be more different from my usual daily life. School, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures. That kind of daily life is no longer mine. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. They looked as if they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. For the first time since I had arrived on the island, instead of the night sky I'd grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. As I stared blankly into that night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. The student who murders the classmate will be able to leave this island. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. Nobody said a word, and eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. And it led straight on to the first night, a night so beautiful it enchanted me. And yet my heart was horribly upset. That kind of beauty was definitely far different than my usual daily life. Chapter 1. Destination Despair, Daily Life Section. Okay.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Every single one of you, please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors. You never know who might be planning to kill you. Bye-bye.
Damn, that's ominous. A cottage, huh? Oh, I can move around now. Wonder if I can go in here. Oh, they're forcing me to head over to the cottages, which are over here. Oh my god, excuse me. Whew. Out for a stroll, got another trophy. Is that my room? Yes. Stuck. Okay. Alright, get to see my room for the first time. See what it's like. Damn it. As soon as I entered the cottage, I collapsed onto the bed. What the hell? As I screamed silently to myself, I buried my head in my arms. I didn't want to see anyone anymore. I just wanted to be alone forever. I have nobody I can trust, because even if I wanted to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only person I can trust is myself? No, even I don't believe that. In truth, after I was forced to hear that dumb rule, you can't leave unless you kill someone, I realized there's a part of me that really wants to get off this island. And at that moment, I let out a scream. Wah!